But
She don't deserve to win if she takes Xavier.
Let me know his genuine thoughts on
Well,
my
she
game.
won't, so
He
it'll make a
doesn't
difference.
respect it. He feels like he's carried me, and to be frank, has hurt my feelings.
Who do you want to sit next to at the end, Elsa?
I've always wanted to sit next to you, and my decision wasn't based off of whom I felt I was going to win against. It was based off of the person who's my best friend.
Oh.
I understand that point, but I think that we also have to remember that this is a game, and
Yeah, and I played a game with my heart. I played a game differently.
yeah,
Yes, do I want to win? Do I want to win $750,000? Absolutely, but it's who do I want to sit next to at Final Two?
Well, that's dumb.
I have to stick to what I first initially started. Wouldn't want to be that person where I go, all right, let me go back on my deal and take my friend.
But I don't win next to you, and that does make me feel some type of way.
I'm being honest with you.
Oh.
I have a deal with this man.
Xavier's
Pretending to go to sleep
I'm
again.
just giving you facts. That yes, Miss Oza, if I sit next
Did
to
you do
you,
it before? I
Miss
think
Oza.
someone did, was it?
automatically lose. There's
Yeah, I
nothing
can't
else I
remember.
can do. And to me, I'm a little
Why
bit
would
annoyed.
he lose against
And I'm
Arthur
kissing
but not
nobody's
X?
ass.
He's so deluded, I don't know.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh wait,
Arthur,
wasn't it Big D pretending to be asleep once?
yeah. Arthur, I don't think I do want Arthur to win. She's an idiot. She's an absolute idiot. Oh yeah, it would be nice to win 750 go. Fuck off. You fight for that shit now.
You know how you were feeling last week?
I think we should just not talk game for the remainder.
I get how you're feeling last week. I came to you like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is such a hard decision. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and guess what I haven't done? I haven't said that to you. I haven't given any indication I'm changing my mind. I haven't done that.
Yes,
So
Arthur.
you have...
This picture looks like you're...
No,
You're
It does. It does. That must be where I got subliminally influenced.
And I went over what you...
Look, now Arthur's lying horizontally.
actually did. I have not done that.
You questioned my actions last week when I said I would never do that to you.
See, you was feeling some type of way before I questioned you, before I asked that question.
I was not feeling some type of way. I'm just stating facts.
I always thought me and Big D,
What type of way are
Final
they
Two
feeling?
was a done deal.
Some
But
type of way.
I've come
Imagine
to
if it's a good
realize
type of way.
he's made it clear to me
Some
he
type of
doesn't
way is never
respect my gameplay. And at times, I really don't like the way that he talks to me.
No.
These things have made me start to
Yeah, he's
want
horrible
consider
to
a lot
her.
of options.
Big D is
He is
such
horrible
a fool.
to her.
He's
So if she takes
ruining-
Arthur, I mean,
Just over her. And
She'll take
she
her.
takes X, it makes sense, because he's being such a little
You
bitch.
did me and I said final two. I told you the truth.
She's got a better chance of winning against Big
So at the
D.
end of the day, if
Yeah.
you're making a decision, you should be making a decision
Her Arthur sees
off of
that.
whoever you want.
X shaving his head in someone's cosmetic palette.
Because I had X to myself. I'm just
Oh.
gonna move him every
What did X just say? I need to know.
minute. So I'm
It's on the
oh
sub.
my
Hold
God,
this.
my mind's gonna be now.
That is
I can't understand a word Xavier says. He's such a mutterer. Don't you think?
How is he 27? That can't be true.
Don't you think he's a
You
big
know what
time
I said
mutterer?
final two. I told you the truth. So at the end of the day, if you're making a decision, you should be making a decision off of whoever you want.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Next to myself, I'm just gonna move him every 5 minutes. So I'm gonna, I don't know where my mind's gonna be now.
I want to know whose nude eyeshadow palette that is, because it's not nude for a black person, so someone must have left it there.
Whitney, probably. Xavier is really a perfect man.
For a second.
He is quite funny. To be honest, I do want Xavier to win. I don't think Arthur deserves it. Anyone but Big D, I'm happy with.
I've just been thinking, and I'm gonna pray about it some more tonight. But if I win, I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, no shit.
He's win-win, because he's going to get
Yeah.
taken either way.
He's not going to get taken. It's either him or Arthur doing the taking. Big D's out
The
now.
more he's talked, the more damage he's done. While I've just kind of been
Yeah.
sitting back. So now I'm
Sitting
kind
back,
of in a
stroking
great
her
position.
hair. Good idea. God,
I've been
stop
doing a lot of
muttering.
reflecting, and I really thought that I
Yeah,
saw me
right.
and Big D in those final two chairs. But I want someone at the final two who believes I deserve it just as much
You
as
do
they do.
deserve it.
And Big D hasn't shown me that. Xavier, on the other hand, I feel is a
That
great
line on
player
Xavier's
that,
head.
if not me, deserves to win.
What is it?
Down the middle. He's got a right
Oh, yeah.
point on his hair. Ah, she's
This started with him.
smitten. Absolutely
He is a very
smitten.
good-looking man.
Before last week,
Go on, tell him.
it was not even a question.
Mhm.
At this time, if I won, I think I would take him.
I kept you here because I knew that you would.
No one
pick
ever
me.
tried to go after Arthur.
And obviously I made
No.
the wrong choice.
What are you talking about? I kept you
You were
here.
doing exactly.
you
You
didn't.
had a short chance. You had no choice to let her
You
go.
never won anything.
Your ass would have been out the door.
And you've never convinced anyone to do anything either.
He's a liar.
One move I will regret.
Don't
when I
talk
watch
shit.
this back.
What move?
I just
You've
feel
never
like
made a
He
move.
reckons he
I
convinced
have
Clyde
carried
not to
you
get rid of
all the way to
Arthur.
final
What?
3, Ozza. And
Is that
now
okay?
you're
Is that
telling me
true?
you can't
No.
take me to final 2?
Is that what he thinks, though?
Yeah.
Please, girl. Have you lost your damn mind? Do what you need to do.
I like seeing Big D under the
He's
cosh.
such an entitled little bitch.
You're
Yeah.
welcome, because you're here. So,
Fuck off.
did that to myself. So, I appreciate you.
I'm off
And
to
whatnot. I
go
still
and
give you
lie
a
down.
hug.
And
I still
whatnot.
care.
Americans say that far too often, and whatnot.
I like
Torn
that.
on who to take to the
Like, I
final
can't be
two.
bothered to figure something else.
I really consider Xavier, but I feel that choice might affect
You
my
winning.
friendship with Big D.
You
outside of-
winning!
Yeah, think about the end
was the
game,
answer.
Arthur. Oh, she's crying.
Oh, she's a fucking wet lettuce is what
I
she is.
appreciate you letting me know. And
It's not a great final 3, is it? Let's be honest.
I quite like them not being happy house,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, I agree with that.
Kyland, eh? Oh, going to the jury.
Surprises the jury.
I can't.
Then, Xavier and
I hope they
Looks
show
like the ratios are off on that picture.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
It's
thinking.
weird.
I reckon they did it deliberately to him, isn't it?
Who will he or she
Yeah, he looks like 10 times
choose to
fatter
sit
than he
next to
actually
when the jury
is.
casts their votes for the winner? Stay with us.
I shall.
Why don't they have like some more like finale music, a bit
Oh,
more
I
grandeur
know.
maybe?
Oh, they ain't got a clue, have they? Xavier's travelling. Oh, X Factor. And the Shield. That's one for the
Welcome
true
back to
gamers
the season
there.
finale of
CSI
Big Brother.
Vegas.
Tonight,
Oh.
the jury will
Can't
gather
wait to watch
live
that.
to vote for a winner. And recently, they met to weigh which of the final 3 deserves
They
Sorry?
met
Start
to
away.
weigh. That doesn't.
Which of the final 3?
Ladies, who do you think
Who?
is gonna-
Derek X is hosting it.
Yeah, this is the new Dr. Will.
Even though he kicked me out, I think he's playing a really good game. I actually would like to see Big
Hannah looks
D
good.
come through. I would not mind.
As the Joker, I don't want to see Ozza.
I
It would
don't.
not
No,
surprise
I don't
me
like any of the
I will
outfits. They're all
take
absolutely hideous.
Especially in this game, boys always stick together.
Bettini
Oh
looks
god, the
like a
paisley, no.
grandma.
Oh, they all look awful apart
I
from
think
Derek
that
X.
they would be smart to send X out. I think he's playing
Oh.
such a good game, but I don't see who takes the shot at X at this point.
Ah, here he is. The big prick. Oh, look
Oh.
at SB. Did she... Ah, look.
Oh, she's
Oh,
crying
that
already.
was a frosty hug right there.
I brought the blazer to help, get things
Wait.
going.
What happened?
Uh-huh.
When I was talking to Xavier after the HOH competition, I was worried, and X said, "Oh no," he's like, "It's fine," and I was like, "Cool." And then after the veto, he was like, "Hey, we'll talk about it later." And I was like, "This doesn't make me feel like we're still good."
And then what
Like,
happened,
like,
Kyland? And then what happened?
Yeah.
Actually, it was Big D to cast the vote.
No!
Tell them what
That's
happened
what
there.
X told him to do.
I didn't think
Yeah.
he'd get the opportunity, but
Okay, everyone. So, what do we think is the most important?
Wait till they
factor
find
in
out.
determining
About
a
squaring
winner?
up.
Of course he ain't going to turn around, is he? He's probably
Relationships,
mortified.
competitive wins.
Let's talk about Xavier. I think Xavier has played an incredible game.
Ah.
I think what's special about X's game is he really took the time to curate a personal relationship with each
Curate.
Everyone trusted him and
curator.
everyone.
Oh, look at Kylan's
I
face.
walked through the house on day 1. I looked him in the eyes and I said, I trust this dude. Only con I can think of is that he's a bartender that doesn't know how to make a martini.
Ah.
Oh my god, come on, if you're gonna
guys.
lie about your occupation,
Look at Kylan,
at least learn how to
fake,
make
fake.
a 3-ingredient drink.
I think every single thing he did in this game was intentional. He was always playing the game. I think he was always on. He's playing the game
Kylan's
he
just thinking,
meant
they should be
to
talking
play.
about me.
it's hard because on the strategy side, he wasn't good at making decisions. He threw 3 competitions.
How many has X won? 2 HOHs and 3 vetoes?
Yep.
That's impressive.
I don't know which competitions X was throwing and what he wasn't, but I do think that he did not have a lot of heavy conversations. X never had to offer any information. I would run something by him and he would go, yeah. What would have been X's big move in this game had he not have taken you out?
He didn't need a big move.
He didn't even take him out.
It's hard for us
He didn't
to know
need one.
for
The
sure
point.
how much of what we're
I agree with
perceiving
that.
was intentional gameplay on Xavier's part. So
Yeah,
I'd be
fair
really
enough.
interested if he does make it to Final 2 to let him defend his game and tell
Ooh,
us
those
what his
shoes.
moves are.
Okay,
Where was Oz's position in this game?
if someone is able to fly under the radar for the entire game, not have a target on their back, and then at the very end make a move that takes out X, the biggest target in the game,
She
then
won't,
that
no.
person has my respect.
Yeah,
Do we
but
think
she
Oz made a
won't.
good move taking out Chada when she was HOA?
No.
Ozzy getting out you makes sense for her game. Now that
No.
she's not here, it does. That's what I'm wrestling with right
Does
now.
it?
I'm
Not
saying my
really.
positive
That's
for
It's
Ozzy
a
being
happy
results
accident.
orientated, yeah.
I think that every personal
That's not
relationship
true.
crafted in the house was there for a reason.
I
Oh,
think
these
Oz played a
outfits
game
are
where she
so
had more
gross.
personal alliances outside of the cookout. So
Why is
in
Derek
Derek
wearing
X
a
is the only one
sweatshirt?
looks like he's wearing his own clothes.
Yeah, he looks like he's
I
dressed
think
for Century
it's
as well,
really
unlike
easy to be
everyone else.
honest when you're not talking. Yeah, maybe
He's
she
dressed
made
what?
some good
For this
personal
century,
Oh.
unlike everyone
I don't
else.
think that was strategic. I think she just
Sarah Beth's like
made
Victorian
relationships with the people
times.
that she got along with.
Don't know what the fuck that
started
is.
playing
Handmaid's
a much more
Tale.
passive game. So I
Velour.
wanted to see her
Your
make
mum's
a
mate.
big move. Her taking out you wasn't a big move. If Ozzy wins this final HOH and takes out X, then that's the move. It is Steve taking out Vanessa. If you take the shot when you need to take
that
the
an old
shot, I think
reference?
that is
Yeah,
very
it's not one you need to
I'm
know.
not
It's
gonna
not
lie, Oz and
interesting.
Big D, I think strategically, competitively, are pretty similar for me.
Knowing certain things about Big D and his ability to keep certain secrets, it is
Oh,
hard
Big
not
D's
to take
made a
some
lot
of
of
that
moves.
into account.
I
I
don't know
will
about.
say for Derek, I do feel like his social game was very strong. Ozza really did not talk game with me at all until I forced
She didn't
it on
have no
her.
game.
The best thing to say about Derek is that we have the same name. Literally, I think he got carried. I don't think he had any original.
He got carried. He won't like that.
Big D talked a lot. A lot of things that he said and
He
did
took a few people to
disguised the
carry him.
cookout from me. He acted in ways that did make it seem like there wasn't that alliance going on.
Oh.
But Derek hasn't been able
By
to
hating
win
on Tiffany, I
any
think.
competitions. And that's not because he was strategically
No.
not winning competitions.
No.
He was not,
Not able.
capable of
Yeah,
winning
that's
competitions.
correct.
He always
That's partly because of his
tried
physicality, though.
his best. He gave his everything. So
what?
his
Still didn't win.
willpower and desire
Tiffany, don't
to
defend him. He's a
stay in the
prick.
game is something that I cannot overlook.
He's very
Right.
committed to
Pretty.
being
Amen to
a
that.
good team member.
Wagging
but,
her
like, he
finger.
doesn't have a skill set to be competitive in competitions.
Oh,
in the
shut up,
same way
Kylie,
Oz
you
did.
absolute prick.
And so it's
Skill
hard
set.
to like ignore. Like,
This is your
everything
performance
scores.
review, and
I
you
want the
failed.
first black winner to be the strongest player in the game.
I'm trying to understand that, and then I see her and Big D in those chairs, and she leaves.
It was a tie for Chada and for Derek.
So he made more contributions at that point than
I
Chada.
feel like I'm being undermined. The
Oh!
fact that you can sit here and say that
Yes.
me and Big D are interchangeable
Oh!
players.
I do not believe that. It is very insulting.
In
Oh!
that moment, it was like, okay, I know that a lot of people look at him as not really doing anything on purpose. When I was like, I know that he is doing things on purpose.
Okay, if you
Like
feel
what?
like Big D and I are interchangeable, I feel different.
Oh!
I think that the biggest thing at this stage will probably be seeing how they answer questions.
And those final speeches as well, because I do want to see what they say as far as their contribution to the cookout. When they finally have the opportunity to defend the game, it's going to be huge. It's so important that we ask the right questions.
Right, Willow. Oh! You see that look that Hannah just gave Kylan? Fucking hell.
No.
Jesus, icy as fuck. Should we pause? I'm just getting another drink. I'm gonna have a
Well, I don't know,
weird
you
self.
have just paused.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Look, Tiffany don't look happy either.
Do you know what I
Side-eye.
appreciate about this jury section? No fucking waste of time with Dr. Will or Dan Geesley or some nobody from the past. And they've actually made an attempt to theme this area with the pebble room,
Oh, yeah.
the back wall, and the shells on the side. I've actually, just props to the
Props to the props.
props to the prop department for this scene.
That's so funny that they're like getting pissed off with Kylan already, and they don't even know the full extent of that. They should just
Yeah.
play it on a big screen for everyone to watch.
Well, sometimes they do show things that
Oh,
happened, and they should show them.
They
that.
should show it and say, you need to apologise right now. But he won't, because he's an absolute twat. Right, let's pause.
But I like him rubbing them up wrong
yeah,
way.
it's good. It's good fun, isn't it?
Oh, it's been TV gold.
Pause that with you. Right, we're back now. We're just having a bit of virus chat.
Yeah, we're just talking about the potential of a